So today we're going to safely jack up a car. So to do that we're going to be using trolley jack. So you can either have a type like this or a type like that. They both do the same job, they're just slightly different in design. You're going to need axle stands. Obviously that depends on how many corners you want to jack up. You should always rest the car on here, and then some wheel chocks or blocks of wood or something to put in front of the wheels. To start with, put your wheel chocks behind the wheels of any wheel that's not being jacked up. Next, you're going to have to work out where it's safe to be able to jack up from. So on a lot of cars there'll be something to signify where it's safe to jack up from. So on this car you can see a small little indentation, and then if you look further in, you've got a sill that runs across the length of the car. In the area underneath this piece it's a little bit thicker. I don't know if you can tell, but it's a little bit thicker, and that's where it's safe to jack up from because it's a bit stronger. So start off now by jacking that point up. So get your jack and then wheel it under. And you can see that we're in line with that little dot. And then we're going to start pumping the jack until you get to the point where it should be. And just keep pumping until you've got the height that you actually want. So now that the car's in the air to a height that we're okay with, and we've got the wheel chocked off at the back, next we're going to need to safely put the car on an axle stand. So you need to work out somewhere that's safe. So usually you could put it under here, which is part of the chassis rail, which is strong, or somewhere like here, which is underneath the suspension but in a strong location. Usually I prefer to go somewhere like this because it's strong, and if you do it somewhere here you do run the chance of damaging the paintwork, and then you could end up causing rust in the future. So I prefer to go somewhere like here. So here, as you can see, we haven't jacked it up high enough, so we'll just put that there for a second, and then we're going to jack it up slightly higher. And then now we've got enough height that we can put it underneath. You can see that it's right underneath that bolt. And now we're going to lower the car slightly so all the weight is supported by the axle stand. So now that's supported, and that's how you jack up the car. So you can have it so the jack's still there, so it's giving some support for just in case, but now the car's safely supported on axle stands and been jacked up safely. Now you've finished doing whatever job it is you wanted to do, we're going to lower the car. So start off by jacking the car up, so that way we can remove the axle stand. So jack up the car a little bit. Remove the axle stand. And then lower the car. That's it, and now you're done.
If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you want more.